Okay, be honest. Have you ever spent more time scrolling through 5 different streaming apps than actually watching something? Yeah, me too. If you're feeling totally overwhelmed by the streaming boom, you are definitely not alone. But what if there's a better way? A new solution is starting to pop up that promises to organize all this chaos, and we're going to break down exactly what it is.
This quote right here, it just hits home, doesn't it? It's the crazy thing about modern entertainment. We've got more choice than ever before, but finding and managing it all has become a total chore. This feeling, this exhaustion from juggling all the apps and all the bills, it actually has a name: subscription fatigue.
So, how did our watch lists get so ridiculously complicated? Let's try to untangle this subscription maze and take a hard look at the chaos we have to navigate every single time we pick up the remote. I mean, this is just the new normal, right? You've got one app for that big fantasy epic, another for that one prestige drama, and a third for all your documentaries. And each one has its own bill, its own password, its own clunky interface to learn. Honestly, it's no wonder we end up feeling more frustrated than entertained. You know, this isn't just a small annoyance. It's a real thing called subscription overload. Let's dive into the psychology behind why having way too much choice can actually make us less happy. This right here gets to the heart of it. It's a concept called the paradox of choice. The whole idea is that when we're faced with way too many options, we often feel more stressed out than liberated. We spend more time hunting for something to watch than actually watching it, and managing all those services becomes this part-time job we never ever signed up for. So, after all that frustration, the big question is there a simpler way to do this? Can we get all the content we love without all the complexity? Well, the industry is starting to think the answer is a big, resounding yes. A new model is really starting to gain traction, one that promises to bring some serious order to the chaos. People are calling it the all-in-one solution, but you can just think of it as the streaming bundle. So what in the world is an OTT bundle platform? Well, OTT just stands for over the top. It's a fancy way of saying content that comes over the internet instead of through a traditional cable box. A bundle platform, like the one pioneered by Shortfundly, basically acts like a master key for your entire streaming life. It pulls a bunch of different streaming services together under one subscription and one clean, unified interface. Now that sounds great in theory, but what does it actually do to make your life easier? Let's break down the key features that really power this whole unified experience. See, the real power of this model is how every single feature directly solves one of the problems we've been talking about. Instead of a dozen passwords, you get one login. Boom. Instead of searching app by app, you get one universal search bar that looks everywhere. Your recommendations are based on everything you watch, not just what's in one library. And you can actually pick a plan that fits what you watch and what you want to spend. This really just simplifies the whole before and after, doesn't it? The goal is to transform streaming from something fragmented and complicated into something simple and integrated. It's all about putting you, the viewer, back in control, so that streaming can feel less like a task and, more like entertainment again. But here's the interesting part. This model isn't just a win for us viewers. It could also be a total game changer for the streaming services themselves, especially the smaller ones just trying to get noticed in a super crowded market. For a smaller streaming service, joining a bundle could be a lifeline. Think about it. They instantly get seen right alongside the big names. They get access to a huge, built-in audience without having to spend a fortune on marketing. And it opens up totally new ways for them to make money. It's a classic win-win for both the platform and the bundle provider. And why should that matter to you? Well, because when smaller, more niche streaming services can actually survive and thrive, the entire content landscape becomes way more diverse and interesting for all of us. It means more unique shows, more indie films, and more creative voices get a chance to be heard. And all of it becomes super easy for you to find through the bundle. So, as we wrap this up, it kind of leaves us with a fascinating thought. In our big rush to cut the cord and escape the old cable package, have we somehow come full circle? Is this new unified streaming bundle just the next evolution of television? A smarter, more flexible version of the very thing we all try to leave behind? It's definitely something to think about the next time you're looking for something to watch.